Take a team vote because we need to have that ready. Fine, Chris, come with me. We've got to get another table. Vincent, do we have a channel yet?
Yeah, actually, we just got started.
Okay, just because parents are starting to squawk, so I'll get it from you.
I got it, don't worry. I got it. It's already.
But I need to tell the parents.
Yeah, it should be up now. I just.
So where did they go? Where to?
They just go to YouTube to the Robotics Competition 2021.
So what?
Right here.
Hang on, I'll come back. Let's go to the table.
Live right now.
Is the same, this is both the same link. I got the same link for both cases.
Yeah, they just
If you want to email it to me,
So, did you just join as the Firebricks link?
yes, and they're both yes, and they're both the same link.
Muted currently.
Oh,
You're muted.
my bad. I'm sorry. Yes, I did join up, and we are the same link. So can we, if you want to send me the other link, that would be great. And my email, do you have my, I'm going to tell you my email.
So, hang on, we'll put it in the chat when we get it to the email.
Gotta change that, just so that's a technical
Got a bot?
Yeah, create a bot. So now we'll talk to you, let's create a bot. Let's keep it in the
If you can,
then we'll send that to bot.
okay. So if you can just text it to me, I'll copy it and put it on.
No, that's not the one, because I'm here. Okay, I'm hanging out. Not as you thought. And then,
Yeah. Everybody
can
stay,
you
everybody else stay on the
go
call.
so we can go.
Yeah, I'm doing it right now. Everybody else stay on the call, including Toad.
Oh, you want me,
Don't leave this call yet.
Okay.
We have to make sure that our other links are okay.
Okay.
Okay, I'm getting in. Please hold through the silence.
We can sing some elevator music here.
We'll get there.
Well, they're both gone, so that's.
Okay, so the sun is up, so if you want me to do that, or you want to do it? I can do it. Hello? Oh, I can call. We got it. All right, so the green box, I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go, hang on, I have to go to the main, and I'm gonna go to Gummy and I'm gonna take this link, and I'm gonna copy the link address, I'm gonna go in meeting. Okay. So we're going to add IC bot.
I see bricks.
Bricks. I'm so sorry.
Nope, it's all good.
Let's, don't like flashes.
Lucas and Cliff, please hold on, thank you.
So I'm gonna put a link on here. Okay?
Okay.
And can someone click on that and make sure it gets you, Evan? Oh, he's back, good. Evan,
That's so hard doing it.
Okay, I'm gonna delete then, I'm gonna leave.
okay,
And see if we can get on the other one, yes, yep. So has everyone had a drink? Yep. Yeah, yep, great, you're all set then. Are you still there? Which meeting did we get into?
I pasted the one that I copied. So if it's the same one,
Is it?
I don't know.
Yeah. Elaine, is that a different one?
Is this a different one?
We're there now.
Oh, yay!
We're there.
Okay, yes, good.
Joanne, if you're still here, nope, never mind, here comes Lane. Joanne, if you're on this one, go ahead and, jump on the old link that we had before for Gummy Bugs.
Okay. So icy bricks are in the right place.
Yes.
Yay!
So when you're ready, tell us.
Yeah.
And
Okay, give us another minute because we're waiting for one more judge here.
Okay,
Okay.
and then I need one question is, can I share my screen?
Yes, you can. You can share your screen. What we discovered in the last session is if you have a video inserted in your presentation, that can be a little demanding on the bandwidth.
Okay.
No, all they've got is like a PowerPoint.
We
of
just got a
their
quick
code.
PowerPoint that they're gonna show.
Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, that should not be a problem at all, and yes, you can do that. And we put lots and lots of padding in the schedule
Yes.
so that
We
we
can-
have plenty of time to handle these technical issues.
Okay, good,
Yeah.
good.
And
Good.
I've said to the
We are
kids,
good.
things like that, adults can help, because normally we'd let them just,
And we have technical difficulty that we can't zoom in. Our system is used by another teacher and it's been disconnected and I couldn't get it put together, sorry.
so the kids are gonna try and be aware of
We'll
the
try to
space.
keep it in this space where we're standing at now.
Perfect. Perfect. Okay, as far as I can see, Evan, I'll leave you to it, but as far as I can see, all judges are here.
Okay, line up.
And so I think whenever you're
Does
ready, you
everyone
can
have a
go.
script in their
Go ahead,
face?
go.
Does everyone have a mask on their face?
I'm just gonna go ahead and spotlight them so that we see them.
Focus on the judges, don't worry about being on TV. Just be up close. No. Go. Go.
Get it closer.
I love icy bricks. Great, icy bricks. Lucas, icy bricks. Carson, icy bricks.
Colton,
Icy bricks.
Macy, icy bricks.
Claire, icy bricks.
please stop.
We are the icy bricks from Toad. Our solution involves an ice sculpture trail and community ice cream. We thought we could encourage people into exercising without thinking of it as an exercising activity.
We also plan to create an ice carnival where the community can play fun activity games.
The carnival will help raise money for our ice sculpture trail and rink.
We met with a professional sculptor from Fairbanks to find out the cost of our project.
We also met with Diane Young to learn about the process of building an ice skating rink. She made some time for the school district, so we could also talk to her about how to keep track of money we fundraise.
We researched how we could obtain ice for the ice skating for the project. It was fascinating to learn the different ways ice is made. And now let the skate begin.
The story begins with two kids who don't want to exercise and instead want to play video games.
Our
sculptures appear when the kids walk by. Two ice sculptures appear and the kids walk by and look at them.
Wow, look at those sculptures. Wow.
Move up, Island, talk about.
Wow, safe beauty. Okay.
After the trail, the kids ended up back at the arts carnival.
How was the trail?
Great.
Maybe now I can try to show you how to carve great sculptures.
Sure. The kids help raise money for the ice sculpture trail each year, and all the people in the community who are more active as they regularly came to walk the trail and see the sculptures.
Thanks for watching our skit.
We learned that creating items of beauty in the outdoors was a way to encourage all members of our community to be more active.
The school district is going to partner with us to bring and sculpture out of each case of ice. Our plan to raise money was by holidays and ice carnival. All activities encourage us to be more active.
We reached out to local flag farmers who have agreed to fill our ice skating rinks for free once the underboard and rebar is in place.
We've written to Dorian to sponsor our project next winter.
We've also approached the Fairbanks Art Consortium to see if they'd help fund an ice sculptor as an artist in the residence to kick off our project.
We feel that our project helps people be more active as they will want to come and walk around the trail. The project helps us be more active due to our fundraisers and find physical activities that are fun.
Thanks for listening to our ideas.
All right, thank you.
Presentation.
What do you think is the most innovative thing about the idea you chose?
Let me see. Well, we did learn how to make big ice blocks out of cardboard boxes. Yeah, we made ice blocks, and we took a big old cardboard box and we put a big trash bag in it, and then we filled it with water, and we actually made 2 big ice blocks. So we figured out how to do that.
That's their road.
Yeah.
Can you describe the steps that your team took to develop this solution? I mean, what was the starting idea and how did it develop over time?
We were like thinking about our shirts and how there were little ice blocks, and we thought that would be something that would work.
And then we had ideas like on what our project would be, and we figured out, like we had some complications, but then we figured it out as a team, and this is how we turned out.
So have you shared your ideas with, who all have you shared your ideas with?
With the school district,
Our school district was their idea too. Yeah.
Then did you make any changes after you shared your ideas or?
No, I don't think
Not
so.
really.
Nope.
You said you had proposed fundraisers, did you actually end up doing fundraisers or is this still an idea?
This so far is still an idea, and we'll be in the future.
Okay, I wasn't quite understanding whether that was already ongoing or not. You guys sounded like you were right into it, so that's great. All right, how did you just decide on the style of your presentation? Who came up with the whole skit idea?
We
Really all came up with it as a team.
yeah.
do you have anything to say?
All right, great. Okay, I think we're ready to move on to your robot design. Let's hear about your robot.
And then, Miranda, this was where I like have this to screen.
Pull it a little closer so you can see better.
I see this. Can you see that?
Not yet.
Right
but
now,
it'll pop up in a second.
I don't think you posted it.
Wait, okay, I'm gonna exit out.
Yeah, I think you need to press.
Go back to the meeting.
The bench made by tree.
The top right there, we go. And then,
Then click.
No worries if it takes a minute because we
Okay.
understand, this is all new to us.
you just
Okay.
press the,
Share.
Yeah.
no,
Click on the thing in the right there.
yeah, there we go.
Share. And
Now you're
then, and then we go back to the.
And now I can
slide.
put this. Now are you getting there? Can you see this part?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes, can you
And now
maximize the screen?
I'm gonna hit the presentation for them.
Present.
Oh, okay.
It's right up in the,
Perfect.
right up in there.
And let's go back.
Yeah, that looks great.
Alright, so talk about it, guys.
Can I see
Can I
us?
see?
No, they can only see this share screen.
Okay, so,
You just have to talk really loud.
Okay.
Do you want to talk about this first and then go to the picture and then go to
we
this?
could do this stuff and then this.
Okay.
Okay.
So let's do their presentation first and then you guys do this part first and talk really loud so they can hear you. And then I'll shut this off and then they can view your robot. Okay, is that good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, the IC brick code. Because you hit the next file button.
Okay.
Trey.
This is the bench mission made by Trey, which is me. The bench mission goes forwards and pushes in health units and the innovation project into the gray area. Then it takes the bar and goes back to the base. It scores 45 to 65 points.
The slide mission takes the people off the slide and takes them back to base. It scores 30 points. The step counter mission goes backwards and forwards. The step counter to make magenta to magenta or yellow. It scores 10 to 15 points.
The block throw machine goes under the pull-up bar, then throws blocks in the washer ring and moves around on the dance floor. It scores 55 to 95 points.
Is that it? Okay. So we want to exit.
And then now you're going to talk about your process.
And wait, I gotta get out of this. I gotta
Okay,
get out
go
of
to the
this.
corner. Oh, right here. Right down there is the stops. Stop, just top line. Right there.
Okay, can you now see them okay?
Oh, you gotta turn the.
Not yet.
Your camera is turned off.
Oh.
Alright.
There we go.
There it is. Yep, we can see you now.
Okay.
Let me go up there and check on the other wall.
So Here's our robot.
We can get a bit closer. Just a little bit closer.
Wait, right here.
Yeah.
Here's our robot. You can back up. We can't see the judges now. And it's got a straight arm, it's got these gears, it has 3 different motors, and it's got a ball in the back. And to help steering and stuff, because it's better than 4 different wheels. And the straight arm, the arm is just straight. I don't really know why. Somebody made it while I was gone.
It's more effective for the bench mission.
Okay, it's more effective than a curved one. And
the robot's small.
And it's small to fit through tight spaces, and it's got this thing for lining up against walls. The back is flat. Okay, attachments.
Claire, are you doing attachments?
Claire and Mason.
This is the attachment for the slide. It goes forwards, drops it down, and pulls the guys off the slide.
Wait.
Okay, this is our attachment for the bench. So we basically attach it to this part of the robot.
Except on the other
Oh,
side.
it's on the other side, whoops. On this side, on this little stick right here.
And it pushes.
And it pushes our innovation project,
Which is a strength test.
which is a strength test hammer.
From the carnival.
Okay.
And we put it right here, and we put helper units around the top of it. And we push it into that little place where you put the thing in.
This is it.
Macy, talk louder.
This is it.
What is it though?
What is it?
It pushes the step counter. So you put it on and then it goes backwards. And if it's on with any other mission, it could ruin it.
It destabilizes it.
And we also need it because otherwise the mission it's for might not work.
Yeah. So it's a very important tiny part.
And here is the block throw one.
Loads blocks in.
You put blocks in the little scoop right there, and then it'll drive up to that little and then under the pull-up bar, and then it throws it into the
And then it starts going.
Yeah, and then it drives to the dance floor thing and just starts spinning. And that's it.
Okay, that's our robot.
Well done.
So it looks like you guys have a good number of missions you're trying to do.
Macy, please.
How did you decide which mission to try and accomplish?
At first we kind of just
We just started messing around with it a little.
yeah, and then we just decided which ones.
We're
Should
the
go
easiest.
first and which one should go last. And then we started just smushing all the missions together in one big mission.
Because then we remembered that we had a timer on for competition.
And at the start, we kind of also chose the easiest ones to do first, and then we went to the hardest. Because we figured we could do the easy ones really quick and then get to the hard ones, which would take a lot of time.
But wouldn't we do the hard ones first?
No. No. We did the easiest first.
Did you guys ever experiment with any sensors on your robot?
Well, we used to have a sensor on one mission, but we took it off because it got too complicated.
Yeah, we didn't really use it too much, but we know kind of how to use them.
Yeah, we know how to use it.
Yeah, it started following different block lines instead of the one it was supposed to be on.
Yeah, it would like drive up on the line, and then it would see a different one, and then just turn off to the side.
We knew we could do it, but we ran out of time, kind of.
Yeah.
One more question. What is your guys' favorite mission, or which one are you the most proud of?
Probably the block throw.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the block throw.
The block throw, because you put 3 missions basically together. We tried to put a 4th one on, but couldn't really figure out how to really put it together. So, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Did your runs this week that you submitted, did they go like you hoped they had, or?
Yeah,
Yes.
Except maybe
2
one.
of them didn't go really good, but the other, we tried 2, and they didn't do very good, but we had to submit one of them, and then the other 2 went pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's good. I guess it's time for the judges to go ahead and give you some feedback.
All right.
I like your team enthusiasm. I like your matching shirts, and obviously you make a great team together. That's terrific.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I also liked your skit. I thought that was quite a long skit, and it did a really good job of demonstrating the different parts of your project.
We practiced it a lot.
Yeah.
Until we got it pretty much perfect, but
It still needs a little bit more practiced.
Steve or Josh, you got anything else to say to give them some feedback? Josh, you're muted. Okay.
Looks like you have lots of really cool attachments on your robot, and you guys are kind of experimenting and finding all sorts of new fun things. I highly recommend, if you can, go on YouTube and just look up some sensor programming videos. They're really daunting at first and seem very difficult, but it's something that once you kind of get the hang of it, it becomes pretty easy. It can make everything a lot easier on the field.
Yep.
Like if you have a problem where your robot just doesn't do the same thing 2 times in a row, like you said, where it would randomly go to the left, once you've kind of figured out the sensors, it can make that a whole lot easier and just a lot better. So I encourage you to look into that.
We will.
And I guess we didn't do an exact core values reflection. Did you guys have any more core values stuff to add?
I mean,
We worked with each other a lot and worked hard.
in the beginning we did kind of argue a little bit, and then we realized that we had to do core values, and yeah.
like, hey, we need to work together now. And gracious professionalism.
And
Oh,
Claire
yeah,
is
gracious.
a good core values leader.
All the things that you accomplished, what are you most proud of?
Probably
The skit, the block throw. Yeah, the skit.
the skit's probably the most thing we're proud of.
Yeah.
Good. What was your toughest challenge? How did you overcome it?
It was probably the step counter, because it did kind of mess up a little bit. Once we aligned it, we made an attachment that would align with the wall, and it would push the step counter, but it would also kind of get in the way of driving forward, and then we just decided to take it off.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Great. I don't know if you guys have anything else to add that you didn't already say?
I think we got everything, but we might have forgot something. I don't
We
know.
worked on gracious professionalism. Professionalism.
You say you worked on that, is that, or,
Yeah.
yeah, okay. What does that mean to you?
It means pretty much how, like, act. Like,
We act and work together and everything.
like in the skit,
A
if
lot of
somebody,
stuff.
yeah, like if somebody in the skit would like talk instead of do our skit and do a side conversation, that would be the opposite of that. And if they're like paying attention and doing everything they were supposed to, then it would be gracious.
And if they were nice to people, like other teams, bragging.
Like, being mean to our teams and arguing with each other is not gracious professionalism.
Nope, not at all.
Great. Well, thank you very much. We appreciate your enthusiasm and good luck in your results and good luck in the future tournaments too. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Fantastic.
So I have a quick question. So are we gonna come to this, back to this one, or do we go to the first link that we were going to? Do you know?
Okay, so, I've got an update on that.
All right,
So
thank you.
You guys can use this exact same link and log in at exactly 11.
I know that we're a team and our core values is that all of us work together. So we will go on without it, Gianna, and we'll hand it to you. Okay?
I got it here. Jeremy, you just hold on to this one and kind of push it.
All right. Aiden,
I need
put
focus.
it down.
Aiden, put the dice down.
How do you do it? 3. Let's keep Aiden on task, okay? Half an hour of your life. It's going to be great.
How long is that played for?
We've got 2 minutes.
So wait till we join and then you can start it.
Boo.
Can you hear us okay?
Yes, we can hear you okay.
And you see video all right?
Yep, video's good.
Okay, are you ready for us?
We are.
Okay, we're gonna get started then.
Dawson, Firebricks. I'm not Firebricks. Tiana, Firebricks. Sawyer, Firebricks. Aiden, Firebricks.
Jack, Firebricks.
Owen, Firebricks. We knew this year's challenge was about helping all people become more active.
We had some great ideas for people with disabilities to be more active, like using virtual reality to help blind people be more active.
Oh, we had the idea of using our environment facility to power a community ski hill.
We loved the idea of a ski hill, but we knew we had to include everybody in our solution.
We organized to talk to an expert on disabilities. Her name is Monica McKee. She was born with no arms and no legs.
Monica inspired us as she talked about daily life and how she uses a robotic arm and how it is a challenge for her to exercise.
We told her about our idea of the ski hill.
Oh, she was excited by our ideas and said if we could build her a ski chair, she would fly up and try.
A new idea was forming, but we wanted to reach out to more people to gather research.
We interviewed the founder of a company called Noble Plaza Fairbanks. He showed us how he adapted Mustang for people with disabilities.
We also talked to a company in Anchorage that builds custom wheel trips.
We also reached out to the local board of dog mushers for advice on our idea.
Let us show you how Roger did our skit.
Hi, welcome to Alaska.
Yes, it is colder but very beautiful. Monica would like to join you out on the trail, but her electric wheelchair is not built for snow.
We've asked to complete a challenge this year for disabled people to be more active. Let us tell you about what we did.
Let's see, our challenge to make all people be more active.
Our idea of building a ski and sled chair for disabled people is great. But how does it help us be more active?
Well, according to the mobility company in Anchorage that we consulted, building a wheelchair for people with disabilities would cost approximately $7,500. Could you find an active way to raise money for the sled chair?
I have a great idea. We almost with dogs, right?
Yes, every kid here is competed in the Junior Race of Champions.
Am I thinking what Dustin's thinking?
We could be sponsored to much on a regular basis. to raise money for the real sled chair.
Hi, Mrs. Nelson. Would you like to sponsor me? I'm wishing my dog sheep every Friday to raise money for a wheelchair sled.
I'll give you a donation of $50. I am on the Dog Masters Board for Pope. We have created a special account for the students to raise money for this project. How much money have you raised so far?
We have raised $500 in our account. We are looking for sponsors to complete our project. We believe that across Alaska will be willing to help us make the wheelchair reality.
Yes, you kids can learn from Noble Plaza Fairbanks. They are a nonprofit and they gain sponsorship from Alaskan companies. I can't wait to see disabled people get out rushing and skating with such a great group of kids.
The big day has arrived.
How was your flight, Monica?
It was nice to be able to travel now that Corona is no longer threatening.
Okay, let's get you into the wheelchair sled. We made a special bucket for your body.
We love figuring out. The seat for you was made by a company we learned called Special Tomatoes. I bet having two of the dogs, is quite a design process. We love figuring out. The seat for you was made by a company called Special Tomatoes.
We're going to mush with dogs. Owen will lead the team in front, and I will also steer the brakes. Hike! Hike! Whoa, back, back. Does it? Right now. Oh, get up. What did we learn?
What did we learn? We learned a great deal about the challenges people with disabilities face to be active. We also discovered ways for more active ourselves by taking on this project.
While raising money for something we believed in, we discovered how much we felt by being active. We are filming our skit as Monica and Laura believe in our solution.
Monica plans to visit us when the Corona process. We have about 2 years to raise the money needed for this chair. We wrote to Donna to sponsor a project.
We aim to put a deposit down on the wheelchair bill in the fall of 2021.
We tailor for disabled people to be more active.
Especially Monica.
Thanks for watching.
Stay there. Stay there.
Awesome, good job, guys. That was exactly 5 minutes. That was impressive. Okay, we now have 5 minutes to ask you some questions. So who would like to start?
There we go. I can start. Well, thank you for a fun presentation to watch and also very informative. I think we got a good understanding of what you guys are doing. My first question would be did you have any other ideas that you started with that turned into this idea, or other ideas that you were thinking about and you chose this idea?
We kind of looked at it from the video about the Lego League competition, about people having no arms and no legs and stuff like that. And then we all like dogs, so we decided to incorporate that into our script.
Yeah, I think that's a great way to take a project and apply it to something that's unique to you guys and unique to where you live. I think that's really fun. All right, and so it sounds like your project is to create a special device for the sled to allow people of different abilities to mush or to ride along as you're mushing. Is this an attachment that allows a regular wheelchair to be altered and used as a sled, or is this something completely different that they would be getting out of their wheelchair and going into this new device?
Usually there's
they're gonna be like getting out of their wheelchair and not like attaching it to the sled.
Okay. Awesome. Let's see. I think that's all I have for now. Does anybody else have?
Yeah. I was wondering, do any of you guys or your parents, mush? Like do dog sledding?
Yeah.
We all mush except for a few of us. Well,
Oh,
probably
that's
much
fun.
only a few times.
So you guys would you guys like be able to in the future build a prototype and test it on your sleds?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
That's cool. Did you guys contact, well, the person you were working with was Monica, was that her name?
Yeah, Monica.
And Laura.
And who?
Laura.
Okay, who is she? Can you remind me who she is?
My mom's sister, actually my mom's friend, works with, she's a nurse and she works with disabled people, and one of her patients is named Laura, so that's where.
Okay, that's cool. So you guys were you guys working with her, asking her questions about your project? Did you kind of share it with her?
We didn't talk to Laura, we talked with Monica though.
Yeah. We didn't talk with her yet.
Okay, and but you plan to in the future?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, have you shared it with anybody else?
Yeah.
Yeah, we shared it with our families.
Good. Awesome. Questions I had. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, sorry, going off of that, when you shared it with your families and other people, did they give you any feedback that made you change your project at all, or adapt it, or make any changes?
No. No.
I have a feeling my mom told me something, but then I just forgot it when we went back to the practice.
All right. Very cool.
Yeah. Any other questions, judges? If not, we can move on to robot.
I think we're good.
Okay, so you guys now have 5 minutes for your robot presentation.
So they're going to share a slide with you first and talk about that, and then they'll talk about their robot. I'm the technology director, so I'm just trying to get it hooked up tomorrow, so keep going.
Yeah, and take your time getting it set up, whatever time you have to get technology working won't be taken away from you.
Okay, thank you.
And remember that the judges, there's the camera down there, so that's a good place to walk around and show your attachments. All your codes on there.
Can I do my birthday?
Well, it'll come up on the PowerPoint. Dawson, the money's safe, don't worry.
Yeah, I need to click this and then share, but I want to get to the
Now
library.
click that, and then it shows.
Okay, can you guys see this?
Yep.
Yes.
All right, you guys ready?
Yeah, we're ready. This is our fire bricks code.
No, let me do it.
This is Sawyer, and this code called coupling. It's up in, it's a little hard to see, but I'll let them explain this one.
They can't see the things. You just have to tell this, and then we'll be able to start again, and then you can see the camera. Right now, they can't see you guys on, so you're gonna explain this, I'm sorry, and then you guys could
you'll
show
bring
it.
your attachment.
Okay, that's how it's
So
presented.
just talk about your code.
The code is for the step counter, and it goes underneath the thing, but we had to split them up. So, Troy will be talking about the step counter, and I'll be talking about the slide. If he split up, this is the code for the step counter.
This is my code. I had to do a whole bunch of work on it. After multiple times it got glitched and deleted, so it took me longer than I thought it would take. But after a while I got it down to where it goes to its destination, puts the blocks into its destination, and then does 2 other missions within 1 mission.
This is...
Uh-oh.
We need to go back.
Yeah, we need to go back.
This is me and Aiden's code. We were originally gonna do the basketball, but when we were practicing, kind of took up a lot of time. So we kind of cut that out and did our other project that we did. That way Owen could run his robot. Because before we couldn't run his robot.
And my mission took time, and it almost didn't get very many points because most of the time it kept on missing. And if it did hit, then it only gave 5 points. This is my code. It's supposed to be made for the treadmill. I've made it with Lucas. He's on the icy bricks. We split the code. We each took the code and put it on our own teams, though. So me and him are both using the same code for our teams.
This is our robot that we use. This is probably our best picture. It is when we were practicing the basketball mission. If you see the arm on the bottom left-hand side, right? I don't know which way you guys can see it, but we have a pretty small robot compared to other people's robots that I've seen. That's it.
Okay. So now I'm gonna exit out of this, and then they can show you actually their parts and stuff.
So this is a bit where you can walk around and show your attachments and talk about them.
You have to go up to...
Just wait till you get the judges back to see you. Okay? Just wait till we know that the judges have got you.
Okay.
No, wait.
Give an okay from the judges.
And I need to have the camera on. Okay, so can you see them now? And hear them? Okay, so now you guys can put everything right here because they'll be able to see. See the camera right here? They'll be able to see each part. And each of you talk about your part.
This is the robot. This is one of the attachments it's on.
We're hoping to use it more in the future.
Yeah.
These are the blocks that we use. We have more than 6 though. We use 6 for one mission, and then my brother uses 1 for his basketball mission.
Okay, once you've shown it, go back around and let the next person show.
This is our model. It's Monica and the sled chair that we're going to be building. This is my attachment that I built. For the slide, it's supposed to back up and then lift off the top guy off, and then scoop him up and bring him back to home.
This is the attachment I use for the step counter. It's supposed to go back and then it'll hit the step counter and just keep going back and forth.
That's pretty much it for the attachments.
This was our basketball attachment that we ended up not using. We fidgeted around with it a couple times, but yeah, we didn't end up using it though.
Okay. Good job, guys. And we now have 5 minutes to ask you some questions about the robot. And so I want to start with asking, how come you guys changed your basketball attachment? How come that first one didn't work?
Well,
We're not doing the basketball anymore. We kind of cut it out.
We cut it out. We cut it out because of a few reasons.
But that doesn't mean we're not going to use it again.
Yeah, we're probably gonna use it next time we actually have another battle. But the main reason we didn't use it was because it was kind of slowing us down. We had so many missions and so many different attachments that our attachment and run that gave us the most points, we couldn't fit it in, and it didn't have enough time because of a few missions that were running a little slow.
Okay. Did you guys each have like an attachment to build and a program to do?
Yes. I did, but I originally lost my attachment, so we couldn't do the treadmill.
Oh, okay. And do you guys, when you're building and programming, do you collaborate with the IC bricks a lot and
No.
you guys work together on things?
I made it before we were split into two teams.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
the icy bricks and fire bricks, we don't work together anymore. We go to Lego League on different days. We go Wednesday, they go Thursday.
Okay, I see.
We pretty much don't even know what their runs and stuff are. We only know that their name and bench and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, know most of their names.
All of their names.
Know their names.
So how did you guys decide what missions you wanted to do on the board this year?
We just picked, we got a teammate and we decided on what mission we wanted to do.
What was your favorite mission?
I'd have to say the step counter.
Mine was treadmill.
Mine was step
I would have to say that everyone's mission was good in a way, and everyone's mission was bad in a way. Like, the step counter took time, but it got points. It was efficient. The last one took a lot more time, but it got a lot more points.
That's a very good answer. I like that answer. If there's no more robot questions from the judges, we can move on to the core values reflection. All right. So this next part is core values, and you guys look like you have something, so I'll let you do it. So we can kind of ask you some questions about core values, or if you have anything you want to present for core values, or say about your team, now is the time to kind of do that.
I'd have to say that everyone is good and bad at something. Everyone can be happy, everybody can be mad, everybody can be annoyed, and everybody can be sassy.
I think we're all a great team and we did really good on coding the missions. Even if some of our missions didn't make it into getting into competition. We all did great.
Yeah. And you guys all learned, right? You guys all learned something from all the missions you programmed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we have a couple minutes if we want to ask them some core values questions.
So how do you guys make decisions on what you do? Like, how do you decide who does what mission or?
We'd usually get in pairs and we'd each agree on, what challenge or
What mission?
mission to do.
And like we would each like take turns, like okay, trying to like code it and run it and make adjustments.
We also vote on critical things.
Yes.
We voted on our name. We had lots of different options, but we ended up with 5 bricks from voting for a couple.
3 options were fire bricks, golden bricks,
Galactic hot dogs.
galactic hot dogs, and then
Mountain builders.
mountain builders.
Thunderfish.
Thunderfish. Yeah, those are our options.
Mhm.
And then I think there's one more.
New World.
A new world. A new world. Yeah, that was one of ours.
So did you guys all agree on fire bricks, or did
Yes.
some of you
Some of us.
want a different name?
It kind of turned out to be fire bricks. We agreed voted. and disagreed.
Yeah.
We voted secretly through little slips of paper. So no one else would see, and then so you don't know who, and you didn't convince anyone else to pick a different name. Like it was like your decision, and then the name with the least votes got out of the choices, and we did that for a couple days until we ended up with fire bricks.
Yeah, that's good. What did you guys find was like, well, what was the most fun for you guys in this robotics season?
Agreeing on our team name.
Mine was building the stuff.
Making the skits. That was. I really
Running the robots.
I was building it. I was building all the stuff for the robots.
Yeah.
I liked getting together and doing things together during a really critical time like COVID.
Yeah. How did you guys keep up your team spirit during such a hard season?
Well, usually, like, say 2 people get mad at us, our judges would help us out, tell us not to fight.
And we're all like in the same class, and we usually meet up a lot during the summer, so we're really good friends.
Except for me, Jack, and Dawson.
Yeah.
We're in different classes.
Yeah. Some of us are in different classes, but most of us meet up together after school. So, like, we're really good friends from, like, kindergarten and such, or preschool, and we've known each other for a long time, so.
Well, that's awesome. So, judges, we have a few minutes for some feedback for the team.
I've known a mentor ever since I was before preschool.
Whoever wants to go first.
So I loved your guys' opening song and dance. That was creative, and it looked like you guys had a lot of fun with that. And I love your t-shirts. So yeah, I enjoy your team spirit. That's like really cool. Good job.
Yeah, I think that your guys' team spirit was great. I also liked your song. I really liked your project idea, your innovation project, and working with people with such, critical health issues and trying to get them to do things that are fun and Alaskan and, something unique. And I think it's really cool that most of you guys dog sled. That sounds really fun. And then on your robot, I think I really loved how split up the work it was, that everyone learned how to program, everyone got to build, everyone got to do a little piece of it and learn how to do something. That's really good that you guys were all included. And that you're understanding that, even though your mission may not have made it on the table, it's not that you did a bad job or anything like that. And I think that's very good. yeah, you guys did very good with programming, I love your spirit, all of that. So good job, guys.
Thanks.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And I don't know if you guys can see, but I have a special connection to your project. 'Cause as soon as you started talking, I was like, oh, I know about this. Okay, go. Go.
That's so
But
cool.
yeah, I really like that your project is special to you and that it's special to your community and special to Alaska. And I also really like that you took the challenge and you not only found something that was unique to you, but also that was maybe a little bit outside of the box and something that most people wouldn't think about, and that you were able to, that you focused on a community that isn't necessarily always represented when we're talking about playing and being active. And so I thought that was really cool. And I think your project is a really great idea. I think you have a lot that you could do with this. I think you should keep going and you should keep talking to people. You know, you all have done mushing and your families have done mushing, and so I know that you have other people in that community that you know, and so I think if you had the chance to talk to them, that would be great. Just get feedback from as many people as you can, and keep going with this. And then same with your robot. I think you guys did a great job of working together, and it sounds like you were very supportive of each other. And I think, yeah, I would say, you know, keep going with what you're doing, and just try and get a little bit more advanced as you go and learn more, and, you know, incorporate those sensors, keep going with loops and switches, and I think you guys are gonna do great.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you guys. Good job. And that is the end of our session. So we're going to ask that you leave the call, I believe. And the judges are going to talk.
Okay.
Now.
All right. Bye. Well done, Icy.
Bye-bye. It was nice to meet you. Bye.
Fire bricks, we got to carry props upstairs and stuff. Well done, that was